The weather conditions this weekend have produced a higher number of fires than normal due to the dryness and high winds. Fox 43's James Corrigan spoke with a local fire chief about the dangers of those conditions and what people can do to prevent starting a needless fire.
Dry conditions and high winds over the weekend meant a high number of fires throughout south central Pennsylvania, putting fire departments on high alert.
Listening to the county radio here over the weekend, particularly in the southern end of the county, they've been very busy.
Justin Bryant is the chief of the Lancaster Township Fire Department and says it would not take much to start a blaze with the current conditions.
There's an abundance of fuel, dry grass, dry dead vegetation, debris, and all it takes is an ignition source and we have a fire. I mean, you look at a typical ignition source, say a discarded cigarette, with all of those conditions plus the wind, it doesn't take much to get a fire started.
With no rain expected in the forecast until at least Wednesday, the drier conditions are expected to persist. Brian says for those living in areas with higher risk of fires, such as areas with brush or rural areas, they should be mindful of what they discard.
If you're in a municipality where you're allowed to open burn, hold off on it. Wait a few days. An ember from the burn pile can quickly ignite the brush or the fuel source. And the other thing to consider is your vehicle, the hot exhaust. If you're parking over top of any type of grass or vegetation that's dry, the heat from the exhaust can ignite it and cause a fire.
Dry and breezy conditions are expected to last to the middle of the week. James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.